On the Bill Riley Show, here on your home of the Utes, Real Salt Lake, and Utah's #1 sports talk, ESPN 700. So we've gradually, over the last couple of weeks, begun to see college athletes here in the state of Utah return back to campuses at BYU, Utah State, and, of course, at the University of Utah. The in-state kids came back first. The out-of-state kids kind of made their way back this week. Though not everybody is necessarily on campus yet, and I found out just a moment ago our next guest is not quite back, but if I lived in Puerto Rico and had the beach nearby and had that great blue water near me, I would probably stay as long as I possibly could, too. Alfonso Plummer joining us here on the Bill Riley Show. Fonz, how are you? Hey, Fonz, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So you're still in Puerto Rico right now. When are you coming back to Salt Lake?
Yeah, I'm planning to come next month. I'm just waiting for a couple information with the coaches. So, yeah, I'm just staying here for a while, just waiting.
Enjoying the beaches. I've seen some of the stuff you've posted on social media. Are you just doing that to troll your friends and your teammates that you've got those blue waters right by you?
No, that's just me. I love my island. It's coming here, hanging out with my family and have a good time, and sometimes just put some pictures out there,
So,
that's just me.
So tell our listeners, we know what it's like here in Utah. We were pretty good for the first few months. Over the last couple of weeks, we've seen a little bit of a spike in the COVID cases here. Different parts of the states are handling things differently. How have things been in Puerto Rico, and how have you and your family handled the COVID crisis, and have you guys been okay?
Yeah, in the beginning it was tough because we was in quarantine the whole day. We just, just chilling, talking with friends with FaceTime and stuff. But now it's kind of the government talk about, we can go outside and enjoy the sunny time, maybe 4 or 5 hours on the beach and stuff. So it's getting better, and I think maybe in 1 month it's going to be back to normal.
Have people been handling it well, people wearing masks and doing the social distancing down in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, they still, social distancing, mask everything, every place. If you want to go to a fast food or, food store or something like that, you have to wear a mask. So, yeah, it's kind of the same system.
So was there any, nervousness on your part? Remember, we were in Las Vegas when you had that unbelievable 11 three-pointer game on that final day of the year, and everything was great for you that day. The team lost. Your season was done. And then everything kind of came crashing down from there. Did you have any trouble getting back home? How quickly were you able to get back to Puerto Rico, and how did things go?
I think I was lucky because the airport in Puerto Rico, they closed 1 week. So I was in Texas with one of my teammates. I was there for 4 or 5 days, and then my mom called me. Was like, hey, the airport, they got open again, so we can come back home. So I just waited 4 or 5 days and came back. So I was just lucky, I ain't going to lie.
I'm sure your mom was happy to have you back again. It was just such a weird time because we didn't really know what it meant and how it was working and what the impact was. I think 3.5, 4 months later, I think we've got a better feel for what it is. We're not doing a great job containing it, but we know how it impacts and who it impacts people with. So as you've been down there, have you been able to get some shots up? Do you have a gym that you got access to? How's your basketball going?
Yeah, the people here, they really treat me well. So just since I came back, they knew and they called me, was like, hey, we got some course for you. You can just go out there and work out anytime, any day. So I'll be working out every day, just trying to get better in my games. I go to the track and field, get some runs and stuff. So yeah, people here, they really helpful. So I'm glad to have these people, man. I'm really grateful.
You got any workout partners? Anybody in your family? Any friends that are able to work out a little bit with you too?
I got a personal trainer. So
good.
He just called me and we schedule the workouts and we just work out every day. And my dad sometimes just passes the ball when I want to just get some extra shots. So yeah.
Just have dad shag for you, right? Rebound and get them back to you.
Yep. Since I was a kid, that's my second coach.
Yeah, but I know your dad played a little bit. Do you do the same thing for him when he wants to get some shots up?
He's kind of he getting old, so he just he just want to just talk about basketball and stuff. he's turning like 54. So he's just like, talk about basketball like he's not the same anymore.
Don't call your dad old, man, because your dad and I aren't too far apart in age, Fawn. So don't be calling him.
I mean, he still got the strap, though. He still can make it. I ain't going to lie.
Hey,
he still got it.
Shooters can always shoot. You know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Alfonso Plummer with us here on the Bill Riley Show today. He's in Puerto Rico right now. He'll be coming back probably in the next couple of weeks to the University of Utah. It was an up-and-down first year for you, Fonz. I mean, you struggled early on, maybe either picking up the system or speed of the game, whatever it was. And you and I talked about this on different occasions through the year, but it really started to click down the stretch. Was there something that happened? Was there a moment for you? Did you just begin to feel more comfortable? When did you feel that your game really start to click down the stretch?
Well, I never give up. Like, I was trying my best in every practice. And Coach K always was positive on me. He was saying, be positive, never give up. Like, he always trusts my game. So I was like I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try my best in every game to help the team to win. So when the game against UCLA at home, I just came in and I was like, don't worry about your past. Just this game, just show these people what you can do. And after that game, my name just blew up.
It's amazing when that confidence hits. I mean, not that you aren't confident, but when you really get it, how that can impact your entire game. And I'm guessing that with Larry having your back most of the season, that really helped, even in the times where you were having some struggles.
That's true. Like, he always, he knew I was struggling. Like, he knew I was kind of frustrated in the beginning. But, I never gave up. I never showed him, I was down. I was always thought it was over. I just showed him, I want to do it. I want to get better, and I want to just, play. So I showed him, and thank God the opportunity came, and I did what I did.
Well, you did it well down the stretch. You can shoot that ball, and that was never an issue. You could always shoot it. But I think you started doing the little things that coaches like to see players do, because if it was only about shooting, you would have been out there playing a lot of minutes the entire time. What is it about your game that you kind of added or that got a little bit better for you aside from the shooting that you think got you a few more minutes?
Yeah, I would say running the floor. Sometimes I was jogging or I wasn't in the right spot. So that kind of be one of the things. And defense, I wasn't talking like that. I was kind of lost in the defense system. So I think I would say that was the major factor.
So that clicks for you a little bit. Now you're in the off season. What are some of the things within your game that you're working on? I know the shot's always going to be there. You're a shooter, and you'll keep working on that. But what are some of the other things that maybe either the coaches suggested you work on or you decided you wanted to work on to make your game a little bit better?
Yeah, I just want to be a complete player. I don't want to be just a shooter. I want to be a man who can create plays for others. Attack the basket, make some buckets. In the layups or floaters, be a all-around offensive player so I can help my team, to win some games.
Alfonso Plummer with us. He's in Puerto Rico right now. He'll be back stateside to get together with his teammates. You guys were a young team last year. You were a newcomer. You were a junior as a JC transfer, but it was a young team. It was the first time you guys were together. I'm just curious how you felt like the team chemistry was, and how has it been this off season, though you haven't been able to be together? I know you've been doing a lot of Zoom calls.
I mean, it's amazing. They're good guys. They always worry about each other. We always talking, through social media, Snapchat. We call it FaceTime. So it's like a family. It's a really good team. So I would just say we have to keep doing this, bringing the same energy, same chemistry, and just get better for the next season.
Do you know any of the new guys coming in this year? Do you know Larson or do you know Martinez at all?
I know Martinez because he speaks Spanish. So we're gonna I know we're gonna speak a lot in the court. They're gonna hear some weird stuff, but it's gonna be Spanish. So don't worry.
So you guys are gonna have a little Spanish going on. Does anybody else speak Spanish on the team? I'm trying to think. Did Jackson or did Brandon serve missions where they spoke Spanish? Does anybody else speak Spanish on the team?
It was one of the coaches, Martinez, Martinez's dad. Yeah. He was one of the assistants, so he was the only one who was speaking Spanish. The other ones, they know some words. Like Brandon Wetzel, he's trying to speak Spanish because he liked it, but it's kind of funny, so it's not 100%.
So do you feel like the chemistry is going to be good? I know there were a lot of questions. People wondered, Booth left the program. He decided to go back to Minnesota, And then you had Caleb Lohner, the kid that just decided he didn't want to come anymore. Do you feel like the chemistry is still good with this team?
Yeah, it's still good because we got a lot of old the same team gonna come back. Maybe like 2 or 3 they gone, but I think it's gonna be the same chemistry. And a lot of guys that they played last year, you know what is gonna happen next year. So I think it's gonna be the same chemistry. I hope. No, I know it's gonna be a better team.
So how do you guys take that step, Fonz? How do you go from being an average team, and you guys were kind of average last year, had a couple of good wins, didn't win on the road a lot, but you were right around 500 or so. So how do you go from being an average team to take that next step to be a good team next year?
Just be more ready. You know, like I know we win a lot of games on home, but I think the struggle was at away. Like we lost a lot of games away. So I think we have to get more focused in away games and just get better and to beat another team in their home.
So I think I saw you post something on Twitter or social media a few weeks back. Do you know what the single-season three-point record is at Utah?
I think it's 99, if somebody told me.
You think you can get that this year?
Well, during college, I got 126, so I hope if I have the same minutes, so I got I can play more this year, for sure I'm going to get it.
Well, you set the single game, and you tied the Pac-12 record. You're in pretty good company, too, by the way. I think it's you and Klay Thompson, right?
Yeah. I mean, I beat Klay Thompson got 8.
Oh, that's right.
Game. And then I think somebody got 10. I don't remember who. And then I broke that, too.
Yeah, he had 8 in a tournament game. You broke his tournament record. But I think, the single game record was 10, and now
10.
You've got it at 11.
11, yeah. So
does that give you something else to shoot for in a game?
I mean, that gives me more confidence. Coaches be calling me and telling me like you got the green light for next year. Just do you and play the best game you can play. So that gave me confidence, and I can't wait. I just can't just wait to start the season.
So if we pulled everybody on the team and we have a 3-point shootout, I know you're going to pick you because you're a confident guy and you're a good shooter. Who would you like to? Who would give you the best run for your money in a 3-point shooting contest on the team right now?
On the team right now, I would say Wetzel and Jackson.
Oh, really?
Wetzel and Jackson. Yeah.
Not Rylan.
No, Rylan is consistent. Like I would say they three can be give me good competition because they got a strap. They all got a strap. So.
I think a lot of Utah fans are curious to see Wetzel because he redshirted last year and they didn't get a chance to see him. You got to see him in practice a lot, and he was on a lot of scout team stuff. Wetzel can really shoot it, can he?
He can really shoot. He's a good shooter. They're gonna see. I know he's gonna play this year. They're gonna see he can really shoot.
And the dude's 6'5", 6'6", too, so it helps.
Yeah, 6'5", 6'6". Yep.
He didn't get his shot blocked a lot, does he?
Too, so.
Well, hey, thanks for coming on today. I appreciate it, Fonz. It sounds like you got some some Caribbean music or something going on behind you there. Are you going to the beach today?
No. I'm about to work out in 20 minutes, and then just chill for a little bit.
You don't have to lie, man. It's okay. Coach isn't listening right now. He's probably not listening.
Tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow I will go. I don't know yet.
All right.
I've been going there too much over there. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, well, get your beach time in and your workouts in, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here in Salt Lake real soon, okay? Be safe.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Fonz. Alfonso Plummer with us here on the Bill Riley Show today.